Hey there beauties, it's Nicole here, and this video is going to be on how to create a makeup kit for beginners or for anyone really using drugstore products. So this will be your makeup kit. The reason I deemed this video so important is, number one, you guys were requesting it and I got to give you what you want. And secondly, I understand that money doesn't grow on trees. And if you are not 100% confident in your makeup abilities or skills, there's no sense in going out here getting the top of the line brands if one, you don't know how to use the products, or two, like any of us, be it a rookie or a vet in the makeup game, you just may not like it. So that is why I deemed this important. So I'm going to start from beginning products that I use from the very beginning of my process all the way to the end. So without further ado, here we go. The number one thing that you must have on a beat face is primer. This is the Fix and Perfect Pro Primer by Rimmel. And another awesome one is the Angel Veil by NYX. This one is a little thicker. This one is more like a lotion. But they're both awesome. And like I said, you can get them at your drugstore. This one, NYX products I've noticed have been sold at like Target, some CVS's, and even Giant Eagle. So if you have any of those stores near you in your vicinity, check them out. So you have a primer. And I get a lot of questions about like, I'm really oily, or like when I put on makeup, I notice my pores are like really, really magnified. All of those are true and they can happen. So the way to combat that is use a product. I have two products here that are both NYX products. This is the Shine Killer, which does what it says. And this is the Pore Filler. Both of these can be used before your primer or after your primer. So you can use all of these products without getting greasy before you even start putting on any makeup. Love these products. I swear by them. Okay, so after you have, primed your face, you need to check out your splotches, see where your, any of your imperfections are. Let's say that. You need a concealer. So here are 3 concealers that I use and like that are obviously from the drugstore. This is the Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. And this color is medium, and this is by NYX or NYX. Like I said, you can find it at Target, maybe CVS, some Giant Eagles. This is also another NYX concealer, and this is their HD concealer. Please excuse my lighting, you guys. It's dark outside, and my lighting is horrible right now. I usually use day natural lighting, but I had to get this video done for you guys. And then another concealer is the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline. I love this concealer, but I use this. It's lighter than me. You probably can't tell here, but this goes under my eyes in combination with my banana powder. So it gives me that awake look. But you need a concealer if you have those dark circles or those blemished, blotchy areas on your face, to give your skin tone a nice, natural palette before you even begin putting on makeup. All right, so we've primed, we've concealed. For me, I do my brows and then I do my eye makeup. I'm not going to show you my brow product because we already went over that. So for your eyes, here we go. Some of the best eyeshadows ever are these bad boys right here. Or these bad women right here, I should say. Milani. Milani makes some awesome eyeshadow. These run like between $3.50 and $4.50, but you can get these anywhere. Walmart, CVS, Target, anywhere, seriously, any drugstore. Milani makes an awesome eyeshadow. NYX also makes some great eyeshadow. Like I said, you can find those at some drugstores. So this is the Love and Florence. I also, this is just the Love in collection. They have Love in Florence, Love in Paris, Love in Rio, Love in the Basement, I don't know, wherever, but it's their Love in collection. So I like NYX, but I could not pass on this palette because it reminds me so much of the Urban Decay Naked palette. This is the Nudes by Maybelline. This palette is awesome, okay? It has all of your neutral tones. It has some shimmer, some matte, some satin. It has everything covered. It's got you covered. If you need an everyday natural neutral eyeshadow palette, this is it right here by Maybelline. And I would be remiss if I did not talk about these two things. They go hand in hand. Drugstore and Wet n Wild. Okay, Wet n Wild has come a long way. They have their trios, and this is the silent treatment. And then they have these here that have 8 colors. The awesome thing about this is if you are a beginner, I get a lot of questions about, well, I don't know what colors to mix and all of that. The work is done for you, okay? Can you see that? These are beautiful, and they make them in a number of colors. But not only are the color combos already there for you, it tells you exactly where to put it, and it's illustrated on the back. But it's engraved in the shadow. So let's see. This says brow bone. This says eyelid, your crease, and your definer. The work is done. And these are like under $5. So they're awesome. Okay, so now you got your shadow on, right? Well, that's not it. That's not a finished eye. You need this Master Drama eyeliner by Maybelline. This is awesome because I get a lot of questions about, well, what kind of inexpensive eyeliner can I use in my waterline that won't run? Because that raccoon thing, you don't want it, do you? You want it? Oh, I don't want it. All right. So this is an awesome drugstore. Now this little thing is like $9. Okay, it's a little pricey for an eyeliner, but it doesn't give you the raccoon thing. And I'm not saying that it won't ever, but I mean, if you're out the house for 10 to 12 hours and you don't have the raccoon face, I'd say that $9 was well spent. How about you? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. So you now need mascara. This is by L'Oreal. This is the Voluminous Miss Manga. You guys know that commercial. I like this mascara, okay? I have other mascaras that I have, but I ran out of them, and I didn't get to go to the drugstore, so I'm just going to do this one. And just a side note, for all my beauties who may not know, your mascara brush gives you an indication of exactly what it's going to do. Those thick, fluffy brushes, that's what they do. They thicken the eyelashes. They make them nice and full. When they're longer and they're slim, those elongate the eyelashes. So if you want both, if you want long and thick eyelashes, you may have to use both mascaras, which is okay. And if it clumps, just take that, matter of fact, boom, I'm right here. Take this thing right here, this comb, and act like that hair is growing out your scalp. Just comb them. Be careful though, don't put your eye out, please. Because all of this ain't going to make a world of difference if you got to wear a patch. So just carefully comb your eyelashes out so that you don't have that spider clump thing going on. But you can do 2 to 3 to 4 coats if that's what you need to do. And that is still going to be faster and probably easier than lashes, especially if you're a beginner. All right. I kind of went out of the way, but oops. Just like your face needs a primer, for your eyeshadows to give you the maximum, just everything you need in pigmentation, you really need a base or an eyeshadow primer. And HD has got you covered, okay? This HD eyeshadow base right here, it give me what I need. You put this on, and then you put your let it dry for a few seconds, put your eyeshadow on, and I promise you whatever color it is in the packaging is the color that is going to be on your eye. And I mean, if not exact, very, very, like stupid close to, okay? So make sure that you guys are getting primer for your eyeshadow. And then if you feel comfortable, if you feel confident in doing it, an eyeliner at the top, you can use a pencil, but it's going to be a little harder to control the thinness of the line. So if you like that thin line like myself, because then this is a little thicker, but I can get even thinner. I like them to be thinner because I have a hooded eyelid, which I will also go over how to apply makeup for hooded eyelids. We'll do that too. But I like a liquid liner. This is the Milani Eye Tech liquid liner. She's the business, okay? But I will say, if you're not comfortable using liquid eyeliner, she comes with a felt tip. This is not easy for everyone. Some people prefer brushes. I used to be that person where I could not use a felt tip to save my life. But now I'm okay with it. So give yourself some time to learn. If you need a brush application, I don't know if Wet n Wild, I can't remember, you guys. I'm sorry, but I will research for you. But there are there are eyeliners out there that have a brush versus, or you could just buy a brush, a really thin eyeliner brush, and dip it into whatever eyeliner that you prefer. All right, so now we've done that. The face is not done. So all of this from here up is what we got to put on our face, beauties. All right, so I have a few foundations that I love. One is the Revlon Color Stay 24 Hours. And this is Toast for oily combination skin. I'm all for it. I like this foundation. Another one is the Nearly Naked. I'm here for this one too, okay? I like this foundation. It gives me, I wouldn't say the fullest coverage, but it's buildable. But be careful because they come like this. So just put a little bit on the back of your hand and dab your application tool in there, whether you use a brush or a beauty blender. Just be careful. Don't waste product when you don't have to. Another one that also comes in your classic drugstore glass case. They just save the money. I prefer a pump, but you know, you don't want to spend a lot of money, so this is what you get. The Fit Me by Maybelline is awesome. I'm a 315, but this does oxidize, and it has sunscreen in it. So if you think it's a little light, just put on a finishing powder that may be a smidge darker, and it'll give you the color you need. But it will oxidize, ladies, okay? And then, of course, you guys already know there's no need to talk about it. She's my favorite. Okay, so my face is on. Now I need to get that little innocent rosy cheek girl look. I'm back at Milani because they're giving me what I need right now. So I'm willing to get in my money. Milani's blushes, they're a little costly. They're like $9. But they give you what you need. And if you don't want to, well, I'll say that. They're cheaper than Physicians Formula because this is like almost $14. But I like this too. But I don't like it more than the Milani. So I'd rather save my money for the product that I prefer most. But those are two blushes that I found. They have an assortment of colors that work for, you know, any skin tone. Whether you are a brown girl or a tan girl or, oh, I won't say white, porcelain. Because, you know, some people just have lighter skin. So regardless of your ethnicity, they have an array of colors that will work for your skin tone, and don't be afraid to use a different color. You don't have to wear the same color blush every day. Just make sure you don't look crazy. That's all. So next, bronzer. You can or not use a bronzer. It's up to you, but if you decide to, Wet n Wild makes this Mega Glow illuminating powder, which is great, but go light because it's very shimmery. So more so a highlighter than anything. This is the Catwalk Pink. And then Wet n Wild, the Fergie Center Stage collection also makes a few bronzers. This is the least shimmery of those that I found, so I prefer this one if I have to use it. And this is the Rose Golden Goddess. I don't know if you guys can see it because I know my lighting is bad. But that's her right there. They do have some shimmer. Now, you can find bronzers that don't have a lot of shimmer. But if it's too much shimmer, just use it as a highlighter. Alright, so now we're almost done. But we got to put on a lip. Can't go out the house without a lip. Maybelline, this is my favorite nude. Because it's hard to find, especially for my brown girls. It's hard to find a nude that works. This one is called Bare All. And it's by Maybelline. It's their Color Sensational line. But Milani also has some beautiful colors. See that? I don't know if you guys can even see that, but it's called Violet. And then Black Radiance for $1.87. Buy all of them colors because I promise you could do something with them. And then CoverGirl makes a great lip gloss. Okay, just as a side note, whether you want to just not use any lipstick and just a gloss, CoverGirl makes a great one. And Wet n Wild. I can't leave out Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild has really stepped up their game. They have some awesome plum colors, some awesome vamp, Black Radiance as well. Gives me what I need when I want my vampy look. But I didn't want to do it because I got the red hair and the red brows. I don't need a red lip right now. That would be doing the most, okay? It's just for the record. And then lastly, please, don't do all that hard work and then go out in public and hug somebody and lose your whole face. Get your life. Don't do it. Get you some setting powder. This is the Set and Don't Fret It. Set It and Don't Fret It by NYX. This is the Deluxe Finishing Powder by Black Opal. I love them both. And if you don't like powder because it starts to make you look chalky, I get it. Get you a spray. This one is the NYX Matte Finish. All you do is spray that thing up. Let it fall on you. Do it a number of times. And then go. And then you can hug me. But don't be leaving your makeup on me. Please don't. I won't be mad at you. But I just would prefer that you don't. Because I'm all for the hug in life. But I don't want to wear your makeup and mine. You know what I'm saying? Lastly, just as a note. Ladies, for those of you who are not comfortable and confident, or you're new or revisiting wearing makeup, if you buy a lipstick and you don't like it, this is why you have to have a number of these things in your kit, excuse me, because you can turn a lipstick into something totally different with a liner. Okay, just line that thing up, like so. And I ain't even being neat about it. Just do it. And before you know, you can manipulate that ugly lipstick that was once black into something that's like boom. Just try it. Just get you a number of lip liners. And NYX makes some great ones. Jordana is another drugstore product that makes some great ones. Just try it. Don't throw that thing away yet. Don't waste your money. Please don't. Or just give it to me if you want to waste it. Because I'll make it work, okay? But I hope that this was helpful. I love you guys. Please excuse the lighting. I promise I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get my whole life together. But I love you guys. Be blessed. Be a blessing. Happy belated Thanksgiving. I love you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. I love you guys. Once again, be a blessing. Be blessed and remain unconventionally beautiful. Bye-bye.